2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our cameras caught the Clippers arriving at their building and coming through the tunnel with a lot of style and confidence. There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have Dish filling us in from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, last season, Paul George had a homecoming. He said, as a kid, I pictured playing in L.A., my parents being able to watch me at Staples. I'm not playing for the Clippers. This is home. I'm playing for the home team. Doesn't get any better than that. And Kevin, his family is backing him up. They show up to every game here.
Wow, what a story. David, thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Richardson is out there with Doncic. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, I like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Outside Leonard. Outside Ibaka. Releases from the wing and trips.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Now here's Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hardaway goes in. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Richardson. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. And the dunk by Doncic.
Showing you some power there, fellas. I mean, nice to see Doncic get up and drop it in with force that time.
Bounce pass from Beverley. Here's Ibaka. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
Ibaka hits both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And here's Richardson. The pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Doncic has a really nice feel for the court and the game, able to control the tempo because of it.
Here's Leonard. Good D by Hardaway.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Beverly against Doncic. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Leonard with no one around. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Richardson. Makes it off the glass.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Leonard. Morris trying to free himself up. Doncic with the block.
The defense looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
When he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Jackson, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Then for the Mavericks, Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Hardaway. Leonard hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Brunson against Leonard. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Brunson. The Clippers getting the bucket. Porzingis passes to Powell. Doncic dishes to Powell. That one falls.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Jackson against Doncic. To the paint. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Jackson.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Jackson against Doncic. And that one, good. Doncic has got 6.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now, here's George. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Leonard against Richardson. Leonard attacking. Good on the shot.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Jackson against Doncic. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Ibaka. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Marcus Morris. Kennard, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Rajon Rondo subbed in for George. Then for the Mavericks, Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Trey Burke subbed in for Josh Richardson.
You look at Rondo, he's got a nice touch, but he's adaptable too. I mean, he can change and alter his release point. The floater is one of the many moves that he can go to with confidence. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Now here's Rondo. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doncic against Kennard. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Jackson passes to Rondo. And the shot goes in. Rondo's got his second basket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic with it. Fires for 3. A shot that time, not on target. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, and it's fun and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. It's good old-fashioned basketball. It's all a part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Well, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. In a moment, here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. Doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Clippers, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Kennard is out there with Ivica Zubac. And there's Jackson, and it's Rondo in at the 5.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
Kennard against Hardaway. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Dallas shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good. Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kleber's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Rondo. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. A three-point play chance for him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
For Los Angeles, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
One shot.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, Cousins was part of the U.S. national team that won gold back in 2016. He said it was always a dream to play for his country, and when he got the chance, he didn't waste it.
Now here's Burke. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Kleba on top of the key. Dallas no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kennard, the pass to Rondo. Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
It's tipped. Stolen by Beverly. Now Kennard. Dishes it to Rondo. Cauley Stein against Beverly. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Outside Rondo. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Cousins kicks to Rondo. Another shot. That one doesn't drop. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
It's tipped. This is it to Kennard. He kicks it to Beverly. Cauley Stein against Cousins. 5 on the clock. Launches it. Goes back up. And Zubac puts it in. Zubac has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Cousins. Marcus Morris comes in for Ivica Zubac. Kyle Leonard's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Georgia subbed in for Sean Rondo. Dallas also making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Luka Doncic comes in for Hardaway. And it's Richardson in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Beverly after Luka Doncic's miss. And here's Beverly. Kleba with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Richardson.
Seems that Richardson just has a knack for always being in the right place.
Now here's Beverly. 1:33 left to play in the first half. Leonard against Doncic. Leonard kicks to Beverly. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Porzingis passes to Richardson. 1:07 left here in the second. Doncic outside. over George. And it's Doncic missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. George finds Beverly. Back to George. Pass to Ibaka. Shoots over Burke. Los Angeles with another miss. Mavericks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Stolen by Beverly. One-on-one here. And he makes no mistake on the slam.
You know, when Beverly plays with that kind of energy, it's infectious. Sprinting the floor like that, an example of that energy.
The Mavericks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Leonard against Doncic. Pass to Burke from outside the arc. He can't hit that time. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny. Well, for the Clippers, they've put themselves in shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, we can't look past the work that their reserves have done tonight. There was a big difference between the teams in terms of points off the bench. And that could be a big factor in close games. When you can lean on your bench for offense, it's a nice advantage.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, this is a close game. Every point matters. Right now, they're not getting to the line. In this kind of matchup, you got to be the aggressor. You got to be, you just got to be aggressive. Let's just see if they can ramp up their intensity, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. On the court for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. Leonard, that's for 2. Kleber with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 6-point game.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Now, here is George. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Leonard. Outside for George. It's rebounded by Dallas. Kleber's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by George. Doncic against George. Here's Kleber, and Kleber slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Doncic dishes to Richardson. Back to Doncic. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 5. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 12.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Beverly. And that one drops for him. He has 6.
Yeah, love seeing Beverly shoot off the pick there. I mean, all he needs is a sliver of daylight.
Timeout.
Dallas calls timeout.
Start it.
Substitution here for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Ibaka. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Then for the Mavericks, Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Richardson.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's Powell. Cauley Stein with it. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Leonard. Dallas no good that time either. Clippers leading by 3. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
And there's the pass to Pop. Now here's Brunson. Passes it to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brunson, no good. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Leonard. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Feeds it to Powell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 6.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Rajon Rondo. The Mavericks also with a sub. Burke, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Outside Jackson. Fader on the way, and it comes off the front of the rim. Mavericks trailed by 5. Inside, here's Burke, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Clippers leading by 4. Outside Leonard. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Burke kicks to Brunson. Pass to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Doncic from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Cousins gets it to go.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Burke, the pass to Pop. There's a minute left to play in the first. Burke with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Basket counts.
And, you know, coaches with possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Clippers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Outside Jackson. Pass to Kennard. And here's Leonard. There's the triple. They get it back. Come on. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Boogie Cousins shaking it up a little bit with a dynamic throwdown.
Burke dishes to Cauley Stein. At 6. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range, DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson from long range. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead, up by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Paul George is out there with Morris. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Jackson in at the 2. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by George. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Doncic.
Well, you know what? It's really rare to see young players like Doncic have such offensive creativity in their game. Deadly from the mid-range.
A nice shot by George.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
There's the pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Terrific focus from George there. Reading the shooter the entire way through. A great shot block.
And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Richardson right side. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Beverly finds George. From about 19 feet, the Clippers keep it alive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside the length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
Serge Ibaka. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second. Mavericks trail by 7. Richardson the pass to Doncic. Porzingis trying to get free. And Doncic throws it down.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Passes it to Beverly. Now, here is Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Los Angeles leading by 5. On the wing, Jackson. Richardson cover. Unloads from 13. Jackson misses. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Well, no easy answer for how you defend Richardson on the drive.
Outside, George kicks it to Jackson. Over Richardson. Jackson misses.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Beverly the pass to George. Jackson dishes to George. Beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Richardson outside. The dish to Hardaway. Back to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jackson. Richardson missing again. Clippers leading by 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Hardaway. After the miss from Reggie Jackson. Doncic with the bucket.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Now, here's Richardson. Shoots over Leonard. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
Shooting two.
Gets the first, and that ties the game up.
And, you know, with Porzingis, the potential is really exciting. I mean, with his size and skill set, I think he's got a chance to be a dominant force for a long time.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Outside Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Dallas. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Richardson, no luck.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And despite being a little guy, Beverly knows how to step up big. Terrific at delivering when team needs an important basket.
Now, here's Doncic for the three. The rebound by Ibaka.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Not going to go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic feeling it out. It's good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Beverly. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. This one. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Good!
And Beverly is a menace inside. I mean, incredibly crafty at finding ways to score down there.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 1. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Kleber kicks to Porzingis. Doncic against Beverly. They grab their own miss.
Timeout, timeout. No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 1. You've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Los Angeles now. Outside Leonard. Back to Beverly. Lets it go with the 3. Misses the 3. So a close game sees Dallas taking this. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, we had a I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.